Good morning, Colorado. Welcome to a Friday edition of Local Biz Buzz. I'm your host, Larry Hers. And today, in studio, returning after about a 16-month absence, we have John and Jody from Landline Doughnuts. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So they were here the first week we did this show, July 6th, 2020. And I've come a long way, and you guys have come a long way. And that's why we bring people back. It's so neat to hear like what's happened in the year and a half since they first were on this crazy show.
Right.
For those who didn't see you a year ago, give them a history of Landline Doughnuts.
Yeah, so we make potato donuts. We use real local potatoes. We rice them and put them in our dough, put that in our dough. And we've been selling at farmers markets for the last 3 seasons. And now we're opening a shop in Longmont.
Woo!
Yeah.
Tell them where the shop's going to be and when do you think it'll open approximately?
Yeah, so
never
321
opens.
Main Street. We're on Main Street between 3rd and 4th. And it's a great community, lots of great restaurants, lots of fun shops. And so we're excited to be part of that. And
When do you think?
March. We just got pushed back to March. I mean, you know.
So May.
Yeah. We got pushed from January to March. And, you know, supplies, labor, like all of that is a factor right now. It's a crazy time to open a shop. But we're doing it.
I have friends who are opening restaurants, like even like a guy just opened a wing place.
Yeah.
You know how bad the wing shortage is in this country?
Right.
But maybe by March, April, May, things will be better maybe.
Right. And there's no donut shortage.
No.
And we're still doing pop-ups, and we'll do some deliveries between now and then.
Explain to people at home who haven't had a potato donut what the difference is. Why potato donuts? Why'd you even do potato donuts?
So, first off, it's kind of in between a cake and a raised donut. It's real soft, delicate donut, and it's delicious. The reason we do them is because we love donuts.
Yeah.
And we basically research donuts. We've been to, 100 donut shops around the country. We've gone the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, and we've tried a lot of donuts, and we feel like we have a really good product.
Are you the only ones? Because as far as I know, you're the only ones in the metro area making potato donuts?
There are a few other people, I think, that there's one other
Okay.
shop for sure that is. I don't know if they're using potato flour or real
actual.
real potatoes, yeah.
And where'd the potato donut recipe come from?
It is an old recipe from the 30s.
Uh-huh.
Actually, there is one dating back to the 1800s, but potatoes were cheaper than flour,
Okay.
and Grandma had potatoes around, and so she used those to make donuts. And so there's no yeast in our donuts, and yeah, so they're not a fussy donut. It's not a fussy dough. We make the dough one day, chill it overnight, and roll it out the next morning.
And where are you making them now?
In our home, we're
Wow,
cottage food.
still?
Yeah.
So it's
So,
nice
yeah.
to have a shop.
We look forward to the shop and having
Having your
commercial
home back?
equipment and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're making a lot of donuts in the house.
Right.
That's got to be really challenging.
Yeah.
So do you not fry them?
We do fry them.
You still fry
We
them?
have a couple small fryers. Yeah. Yeah. So we don't do a ton of flavors. Like usually we do 4 at a time.
Okay.
And if you buy an 8-pack, you get 2 of each flavor.
Okay.
So we'll have in our shop flavors that we always have, but then we'll do like seasonal. Change those out monthly.
Let's throw this over here and talk about what flavors you got going right now.
All right.
I'll start pointing. You start telling me what we got.
Okay.
Or maybe what's that?
That's
guys?
a huckleberry. We went to Montana. We drove to Montana and got huckleberries from a roadside vendor, and so that's what those are.
Never seen a huckleberry donut in my life.
Yeah. Brown butter. We've
Oh,
been
that's
making.
the-
That's
that's
the
the
first
one.
one we
That's the
made.
one.
That's the 3 years we've been doing that. Lemon. That is a lemon, with like a lemon bar
I don't
crunch.
think I've had that one.
And we have pomegranate. We just did that for a
Oh.
wedding last week.
You guys getting fancy over there.
Yeah. Huckleberry.
Oh, that's
a
huckleberry.
And then there's a strawberry
Is that this one? No.
with the crumb around the
That
edge. Yeah.
Strawberry.
And then you requested cinnamon sugar, the churro donut.
Yeah, I said sure.
Yes. Bring that.
Yay! You're
Yeah.
You know what's funny is really nobody ever asked me what I want.
Oh.
And it's not about me.
Well, we know you have a 2 donut a week
Yes.
policy, so we want to make sure bring
So-
one that you'd like.
So, Pandemic Donuts was here earlier in the
Yeah.
week, and I had only one. I had their brown butter one, which is.
Nice. Yes.
Let's talk about
Brown
this.
butter's good. And these are Oreo donut holes.
So this wouldn't count towards my quota
Oh, okay.
because it's a hole.
Nice.
So it's
Right.
it's like negative, right?
Well, that's smart.
And then we have to talk about the phones because, like, it wasn't obvious to me why the name Landline Doughnuts.
Mm-hmm.
So explain to them the name.
Yeah, so really we're a retro business.
Yeah.
We're a throwback. It's a recipe
Nostalgic.
from the 30s. People have lots of memories with donuts, and they have lots of memories with phones. So we thought of just combining the decorative element and the fun element, and so we're Landline Doughnuts.
If you want to see something really funny, go to YouTube and search kids trying to make a phone call on a rotary phone, and they cannot do it. So, all right, let's talk about where people can get your donuts now.
All right. So we'll have, if you go to our website, which is Landline Doughnuts, spelled the long way,
With
.com.
GH.
With the GH, yes.
Yeah.
We have a calendar of events. Right now, we're doing pop-ups, and we'll have a few delivery dates on there. There will be different. We'll be popping up at stores for the holidays, in neighborhoods.
Any delivery?
And we take special orders. We'll be doing some delivery. We take special orders of 20 or more. And, yeah.
Yeah, and we're going
That's
to try to pop up at the shop as much as we
Yeah.
can. There's lots of holidays events coming up, but look at our website or Instagram and Facebook.
Awesome. Did we forget anything?
I
Did we
don't
forget
think so.
anything? Is this thing on?
That phone gets the most comments. Most people had that phone, like
yeah.
people that were teens in the 80s and 90s. Yeah.
I mean, this was really cool. Like, you were the
Yeah.
cool kid in your neighborhood if you had a
You
phone,
were cool.
a see-through
And
phone.
we'll have it set up in our shop where you can actually use it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Mhm.
All right, great to see you kids again.
You too.
Yeah,
Thanks
nice
for
seeing
having
you.
us.
Landline Doughnuts, they're really amazing. I got a churro one here today.
Yay.
Everybody have a great weekend. There's no lunch today. I will be going to Blue Pan Pizza if anybody wants to join me. That's so good. Let's eat. And if not, it's a great donut. Good to see you there. That's the show.